Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be doing a video on how you should farm the Point Event, because it's a pretty big thing in the game. Maybe you're newer. There have been a lot of new players recently. Every time I've been streaming, I've getting some people coming in saying, hey, I'm new, or maybe on my tier list video, for example, there are a bunch of new players. So I was just thinking, do a Point Event guide video. If you don't know the main appeal of it, it basically farms every single material in the entire game for the most part, most of the majority of the resources. And you can actually get summoning tickets. I'm very low on summoning tickets. I've been gambling, leave me alone. Mainly these ones are the prize, but also another big factor for newer players is the accessory tickets. Now, don't know, or you should know, never summon on these. They're an absolute scam. But you can get these. I used all of mine on stream, so there I have none. But you can farm hundreds of tickets through a event in the game called the Point Event. That is essentially just a term that us BBS players have called it. If you go to the limited time quest, every single new banner there will be a event. This one is a swimsuit event. It's called Summer Pop right now. You get a certain amount of quests. I highly recommend going through and 3-starring all of them, because you get 5 orbs every single time you 3-star it. So it adds up to about 100-ish orbs, and you want to go through it as many times as possible realistically. This one is a one-time and done thing, by the way. It gives you 500,000 points, and then after that you will do the last batch of extra quests. There's 2 batches of the extra quests. It'll be extra quest 1, 2, and 3 for a few days, and then 4, 5, and 6 like 5 days later will unlock. And then these 3 are the ones that allow you to farm the most. These ones will just give you slightly different in terms of the rewards. If you go into this one will be like purple crystals and jewels for the main item drops. So the top 3 just kind of depend whichever one you need. Like if you need like red crystals and jewels, you will do this one. If you need blue, you would do this one. Just depends on whatever you need. I always just farm the top one because it's easier. And I will say this right now, yes, there are bonus characters, and you're probably going to want to at least get the 100% bonus to actually farm it. There are end of month and mid-month characters, and then some old premium characters, which is nice at least. I wish they would expand the older premium characters to about 6 or 8 characters. That way it's not as much of a must summon for newer characters. But it is what it is. It's still not bad. You get each of these are 50, so you could still get the 200% bonus. You just want to get as many drops, because right here, if you have 4 of these, you would only get, you'd end up having 200% out of 200%, but you would only have 4 out of a lottery bonus, whereas compared to this, you would still get like the same amount of point bonus per character. It's just that the lottery rewards, you will get more, which I can end up showing you. But the guaranteed rewards are pretty nice as well. They increased it recently, so you can get all this stuff. It's a slight chance. You'll mainly get like 1 ticket or like 10 times premium tickets, stuff like that. Little small things. You get stamina, more gold, droplets, etc., etc. Small little items in the game. But the main thing is there are guaranteed rewards going all the way up to 10 million points, and then after that you get 1 Brave Battle ticket or Brave Soul ticket every 400,000 points afterwards, and a guaranteed 5-star ticket at 9 million, which is literally enough for me to go for every single time. I never go below 9 million because of the guaranteed 5-star accessory ticket. It's a guaranteed golden accessory is what we call them, so I highly recommend going for it, even if you don't have bonus. Even if I did not have bonus, I would still go for it. 2 million, you get a 5-star summoning ticket, which a lot of people have just been going for, I've seen, and then they just stop after that. Then you also get essence scrolls, which at the moment are very rare, so I highly recommend going for that at least. And then after that, or before that, there's 50 orbs, and then it's just like smaller little rewards before that. Nothing insane before the 600,000. But yeah, that's the main gist of it. Now, how should you farm it? Realistically, in my opinion, what I end up doing on my alt account, also do note, you do not need to use the bonus characters. You just have to own them. You can also own these characters as a 5 and 6-star. You don't need to... Actually, did they change that? Because they only show 5-star. I'm pretty sure if you have them as a 6-star and a 5-star, they count as 2 characters. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they changed that in the most update. But I'm fairly certain you can. I'm fairly certain. Okay, I see it literally says it right here. Bonuses also applies to awakened and resurrected 6-star characters. So if you have a 5 or a 6-star, or if these characters resurrect, they also count as an extra character on top of that. So that's just a little keynote for newer players. But you don't have to use the bonus characters to get the bonus. You can bring anybody. For the most part, I've seen a lot of people just bring like characters like Yuha because they have this more recharge in between each stages. You know, like Rookie is also pretty good. But for the most part, from what I've mainly seen, is a character like Unohana, 8th Anniversary White, and then a character like Macy, because she also has recharge in between stages. She also has an insane kit and a Vortex, so that's also nice. But Quincy Ichigo is another very, very popular character. So for this, I guess I'll just bring Macy, because why not? And then what you want to do, if you're a newer player, I highly recommend bringing characters you want to max out. So let's just say I want to max out one of these 4-stars. I would put them in the back, max out their ascendance or ascension status, and then their level, like if they're a regular 5-star. And then I would just go on my merry way. You know, just boom, 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 get them. That way I don't have to spend EXP crystals or any of that stuff on them. I can just save my stuff, save my resources, and level them up just by grinding the point event. That's mainly how I do it. So you would level up his power up, just a soul tree, max it out if it's a 5-star or a 6-star, and then just farm him, leveling up through that way. I'm not going to do it because there's no point. It's a 4-star. I already have the orbs, as you can see, by having the little medal next to them. But yeah, and then obviously you can also change their accessories and links where you can get like gold, increase accessories, stuff like that. There's also, like right here, coin drop, boom. There's also crystal and jewel drop increase if you go here and you go to the filter. I know this is obviously very like beginner stuff, but I just want to go over it. So if you go to soul traits, you can increase crystal or jewel drops, coin drops, boom boom, and then these are characters that can actually do that, which is pretty nice. That way when you're farming and the links are just being used, you will increase the amount of crystal or jewels or coins that you need. Yeah, this is like the best one, I'm pretty sure, the Tetsu Zaimon link. This one's also not bad because she also has recharge, but yeah, that's just what I recommend doing, bringing little bonuses on your sides that don't affect your actual character. Alright, so this in my opinion is the best way to do it, unless you have the 4-star movement speed accessory. I just don't have one, so I just ended up giving her an SP item. That way she also does more damage in case she doesn't one-shot to them. And then also there was a special accessory given out for the 20th anniversary of Bleach, so they gave this out. I don't know if you can still get it, but I have it. It gives me 20% extra movement speed, and then I just put it as all stats. Doesn't really matter. And then I have strong attack damage and recharge, and then I guess I just have a last ditch link with recharge because why not? And yeah, let's just see how she does if we just auto. And if you are trying to boost your EXP levels, I highly recommend doing this. It's just gold, but you can go all the way up to 30% extra bonus by giving 18,000 gold one time. I do it all the time on my ult. Just for example, you just do this, boom, 30% extra bonus for 4 hours if you really want to farm this thing. Let's just put it on auto and we can see how she actually goes through these stages. So this is what you would mainly do. You want to go for a stage that you can auto very easily. You shouldn't like be, you know, like struggling. You shouldn't really die if you have a pretty good setup. If you have a T10 character, you can probably auto most of it. I prefer a ranged character because they stay far away from the enemies. They don't actually just run in and start punching enemies. That was my main problem with using like 8th Anniversary White. He would just run in, punch enemies, and then die. And I just got sick of it, so I just mainly stick to ranged characters at this point. But yeah, it's not the fastest time, unfortunately. Like, I obviously think Yatru is probably better, but I just chose Macy because why not? If anything, you could use Yatru as the main and then Macy in the back. Or any character, like let's say for example you have Yuha, but you want to use 8th Anniversary White. Well, he's one of the fastest characters in the entire game because he has Sprinter +3, and then you can use Yuha to increase his recharge in between each stage, which should also be another really good tactic for that. But as you can see, the AI is kind of stupid. Like, it has an SA2. Why does it not use the SA2? I'll never know. There we go, it finally dropped it. Watching the AI play it is brutal. I won't lie, it's very brutal. But there we go. I will say it's still faster than my regular runs because I have like a NAD character that I use for trying to get my top 5. It takes like 5 minutes, I swear. It's like 2, but still. What was that, like a minute and a half maybe? 1 minute, 11 seconds. Not bad. And then as you can see, they're leveling up in the back. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit longer for 5 stars, but that's the main gist of it. We got about 180,000 points. I have seen it go to 190,000, but as you can see, we got some tickets there. Boom, boom, boom. We got some stamina. So not every single time you're going to get like a big badge. Like if you get a ×10 Brave Soul ticket run, that's like insane. That's really, really good. But yeah, so let's do this, and then we're going to change to Unohana, and let's see how the run changes in terms of speed. Alright, so I believe this is going to be the fastest team. If I had the 4-star accessory for the speed, obviously, but I gave her just 40% recharge links. I have Macy for the recharge in between rooms, and then Tenjiro, which gives me 30% speed, attribute movement speed in this. So let's just see how fast we can actually go. Also, if you have 8 I highly recommend just using orbs to farm the point event. I do it all the time. I think it's worth it, even if you're free to play. But yeah, let's see how fast she clears. And she's going in, and the reason Yasha is so good is because of her strong attacks all like attack forward. They all have really, really good range as well. That's mainly why I like it. I swear they just made her AI smarter. I swear they did. Like, she actually lines up her strong attacks fairly well. But as you can see, getting her strong attack ready is super, super fast. She has incredibly good recharge, and I guess it also helps that she's max ascended, so her attack, like from her Nad string, is also pretty good. That also might play into it, but there you go. I really do hate when she's like the SA2 though, and it's like, you hit like one character. I kind of wish she had a double beam. That would be insane. Kind of like Quincy Ichigo, but he has the terrible like 18% shave beam, so it's not that great. But like her SA1 comes back so fast. And she's already at the boss. What was that, like 45 seconds or something maybe? Okay, why do you attack the crates? I don't know why they attack the crates, but they don't do that in IT. We'll never understand that. But yeah, there we go. 47 seconds. New record. Insane, insane. Yeah, definitely like the fastest character for it, or one of them. I'm not saying it's the fastest, but it's definitely one of them. So yeah, hopefully this helps you. And then I guess we'll go ahead and do a quick, like, let's do a 50 just to show what you can get. This definitely isn't me just wanting to gamble and spend my tickets. Nope, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. This is for the video, guys. Showing you can get 5 stars. Okay, I got a 5-star. If you do a 50 or more, there'll always be an animation showing if you get a 5-star or not. I have no... This is Yumachika, I think. It wasn't yet, okay. I was like, who is this? Well, okay. Very mediocre, to be honest, but yeah, that'll be it for the video. Hopefully this guide helped you. Let me know down below. Maybe you're newer, kind of curious how many newer players we have. Yeah, hope it helped. Take care and peace out.